Good morning. This is Trisha with Easy Emini Trade, and I wanted to go over Tuesday and Wednesday, and also a reminder that the webinar is this evening at 8 p.m., and I'll go over the counter channel setups and also how to pick out support and resistance and show how to use pivot farms, power zone confluence area if you're having trouble picking out support and resistance on your own. So I'll show you how you can use that to your advantage and, almost like a little cheat sheet. So if you want more information on the setups or the webinar, just go to www.easyeminitrade.com. Okay, so this is Tuesday the 22nd, and this is the NQ. You can use these setups on anything. You can use them on equities. You can use them on the NQ, the YM, the ES, anything that you want, and also on any time frame. So you don't have to feel like you're limited to use these for scalping or day trading. You can adjust them to fit the type of trading that you like to do and what you like to trade. So with that said, this is the NQ, and this was on news. And again, this is Tuesday. So this is on news, so we're waiting for it to quiet down. This is a support area, 1805. And it's holding that area. And normally I like it to pull back and touch the channel. But I felt comfortable in taking this under this area here of 1805. We actually put our order in at 1804.50. So this way, it wasn't exactly just a quarter under these bars, but I felt like if it took the entry, then it had a good chance of going lower, at least to this 1800 area. And so we had our order in place, got filled on this bar, and you can see that we made it right through 1801 down to the support area of 1792 and change. So that worked out nicely. The rest of the morning was pretty quiet. You could have done some range trades, but the range was pretty narrow. There was a trade that set up at lunchtime if you're trading at lunchtime, and that was right here. You get closed outside the channel, indicators in line to take it, so you can take it expecting maybe to get down to the next support level, which would be 1784, 1785. So it worked out for maybe 2 points. So that was something that you could have done as well if you were trading during. And for me, I'm not really interested in this closing outside the channel to take it higher, but if it fits your trading plan, you absolutely can do that. It's whatever works for you. So you close outside the channel here, but you're not in line here. You close outside the channel here, and you are in line here, but you wouldn't be filled on either of these bars. So then next likely you'd either leave your order in place and then get filled, or look to take this. But I'm not interested because of this 1800 area right above my head. So just not something that I'm interested in doing. And this is Wednesday the 24th. And here's a trade here I was trying to get in, but I couldn't get in fast enough. I wanted to get in a quarter above this bar here, and with the expectation of getting up here to this 1816 area. And I just couldn't get my order in place fast enough. It would have already triggered the entry price before I even got my order in, because it basically opened where I wanted to get in. So unfortunately I had to miss it, but anybody who could get in fast enough, this worked out for 2 points. And you move your stop to your entry, and then you're stopped out over here. So this one would have worked out just fine. I just couldn't get in fast enough. This is a trade that we took, and we were waiting for it to get closed outside the channel under the 50% retracement area, and it was also coinciding with the ES being at a very strong support level. So we wanted to hopefully have all that work out at the same time, because we know that they obviously will move in unison very often. So if the ES was stuck at a strong area of major support, then the NQ would have difficulty going lower, as well as if the NQ was stuck at a major area of support, the ES would have difficulty going lower, as well as the YM. But anyway, so took this, and our target was just the area below us. This is the close from from Tuesday, and this is 1800. So we knew what to expect out of that. So that one worked out fine. The move higher here really should have got in here above this 1810 area, above this bar here. But the space was pretty large here between price and the channel, so kept waiting for it to pull back to the channel, and it never really did. It got closer here, and it held this support area up here, so I thought that I would give it a shot, and obviously it didn't work out. The resistance area above us was just a little too close for it to work out, and had I waited until price touched the channel like I wanted, I would never have been taken into this trade, because it would have never traded to an entry. Here we touched the channel on this bar, and if I had my entry in above this bar here, you could see that it would never traded to the entry price. So once again, every now and then you need reminded why we have rules. So so there you have it. And during lunch, really not much that you would have done, except maybe some range trades. And then in the afternoon, it was, what time was this going sideways here? This was about 2:30, 2:25, somewhere in that vicinity. So we were in an uptrend. Obviously, you can look at your overall view of the market, either on a 15-minute chart or a longer tick chart, and see that we're in an uptrend. So I typically won't go counter trend unless it makes sense. So for me, looking at the longer time frame, to me, what made sense was if we took a short, if it set up under 1812.75. So that's basically this area here. And also had to have it coincide with the ES breaking a major area of support as well. So, finally you get it, the close outside the channel here. Everything's in line to take it, but you have to decide if you're willing to ignore this strong area of support at 1810. So if you were, then you can see that obviously it worked out, and it worked out to be a nice trade. So these are things that you can decide on your own, and basically it will be according to your risk tolerance. So just something to keep in mind, and I hope that helps. And if you'd like to attend the webinar this evening, there are still some spots available, and just go to the website and you can register there. So we'll talk to you soon.